Hey rock lovers, for this rocks up close video, I thought I would take these agates, which came from my latest batch of tumbled rocks, and just see what interesting things we can see when we look at them under the microscope. Well, we have to start with this one. Look at the interesting details within this rock. What's this going to look like? All right, let's start by diving into this little bird's nest. This is really cool. It's amazing that this is inside of that rock. Look at this. Wow. Tell you what, nature just never fails to surprise me. We just spin around it a little bit now. How cool is that? What do you think? That seriously looked like a bird's nest right there. If I didn't know any better, but I guarantee that is all within that little stone. Wow. And how about this piece of Mexican crazy lace? Oh, I love Mexican crazy lace. What will we find when we look at this one up close? Okay, let's spin around this Mexican crazy lace. Oh, this stuff never disappoints. Isn't that incredible? Look at all that detail in there. Oh, I don't know, should I be getting this excited over a rock? Can't help myself. How beautiful, look at that, wow. There's an edge. Let's go up this way. Oh, wow, look at that banding. Let's zoom in a little bit right in there. Just a little bit. Focus it just a little bit for you here. There we go. Oh, that's a work of art right there. What else can you say? It's a work of art. Let's just take this one spot here and zoom in close. Isn't this amazing? Look at that. The banding and all that other detail in there. And this spider web looking feature down here looks like some kind of crystal. Unbelievable. Now here's a cool little agate that came from my stud or dud video I put out a couple of months ago. I polished this one and it ended up with some interesting features. Let's take a look at this one. Well, just as I suspected, all kinds of interesting stuff in this rock. Look at that. Ooh. That's pretty. Just go around a little bit here. Oh yeah. Gorgeous. What do you think? Let's dive in just a little bit here to this corner. Check out these little red dots within the orange. I like nature's color scheme. Now here's one with some mossiness. Check this out. How will this one look up close? Well, this one looks pretty interesting. I can see some cool detail within that matrix, within the chalcedony. A little mossiness in there, I like that. Maybe not as spectacular as some of the other ones, but still worthy of a look. And I believe this is an island agate. What do you think? You think this will show us anything up close? All right, check out our little island agate. What do you think? Got some cool banding in there. I like it. Oh yeah, that's cool. And how about this colorful beauty? What's this going to look like? Oh, you just knew this one had to be interesting up close. What do you think of this? Some great color in there. Yeah, I like that. Really interesting. That reminds me of a painting right there. A work of art. Let's dive in a little bit into this one area right here that's got these little specks. What do we see? Interesting. I think this little chunk of agate might surprise us when we look at it up close. Now, although this one is small, it still has some cool detail. Look at that. I like that. Let's go over this way. See some of that water banding. Yeah. Still, I like this side better, right in here. Let's check this out. Here we go. Let's just slowly dive in and see what this looks like up close. And how about this interesting looking agate? What's this one going to look like? Oh, I like this one. Those little tiny crystal pockets really look like something under the microscope, don't they? Let's just Let's just pan around the outside first. Yeah, but we got to get inside here. Look at that. First, let's just zero in on one of these quartz pieces along the edge. What does this look like up close? Let's see. Yeah, it looks like quartz. Nothing too interesting. This time, let's jump inside the hole and see what's down in there. Check this out. Look at the crystal in there. Check out the mossiness in this one. I think this is gonna look good up close. All right, here's our mossiness. Look at that along the edge. Isn't that pretty? You can see it just goes in deep. I like it. Let's get a little bit closer. Let's see what we can see when we zoom in. This little bitty lace agate, I think, will surprise us as well when we get this under the microscope. This one may be small, but it packs a punch. Look at all the detail in there. You can see some sprays right there. Of course, the banding. Oh yeah, I like this one. Let's zoom in on some of this. How about this little edge right here? What do you think of this? Check this out. And of course, we must take a closer look at this banding right here. This always amazes me, these bands up close. Now watch as I focus through this here. Go down deep, and back up again. And here's one with those sprays in it. Look at that. I bet this will look really cool. Oh, here are those sprays again. Still blows me away. A bird's nest inside a rock. Let's zoom into this little black section on this spray right here. What's going on down here? Don't know. And what about this piece of Mexican crazy lace? What will we find in here? Now, you know what I say, you can never get enough of this lace agate up close. It is just truly incredible. Wow, look at all that intricate banding. Just love this stuff. Oh yeah, that's cool right there. We'll dive in a little bit deeper. Now check out this complicated little section I found right in here. All this within this rock. Truly amazing. This big guy has some nice color, but I don't know, you think it's gonna look good under the microscope? Let's find out. Now this one has some truly interesting color in it. Look at that. I use very different lighting with this, and it brings out the color a lot more than the earlier shot that I take. Let's see if I can focus this a little bit better. Yeah, that's pretty close. Check out the interesting pattern on this. I bet this one's gonna look really cool. Oh, check this stuff out. How interesting. Look at the intricate pattern in that. Wow, how does that stuff ever form like that? Let's take a closer look. Just watch as I dive into these 3 finger holes right here. Makes me think of a bowling ball. For those of you who like the quartz crystal within their chalcedony, we got this one for you. What are we gonna find in here? What do you think? This one's kind of interesting. You got the crystal, then this interesting little pocket right here. A little bit of laciness in that. I like it. Let's take a closer look at some of this fine banding in here. And I saved the best for last. Look at this one. I suspect this one's gonna look really cool when we get under the microscope. What do you think? How does this one look up close? Let's check it out. You see lots of cool color in there and mossiness. Yes, I like that. Oh, that's interesting there. Where that crystal is. Okay. Let's move over here. I like that. Oh, that's awesome. I'll zoom in a little bit on this one as well. Okay. Okay, let's just take a look at this little island of agate goodness right here. What do we find when we get nice and close? I like that, little bubbles in there, see that? Yeah, how cool is that? And lastly, let's just take a closer look at this colorful area right here, the yellow and the orange. I sure like that combination. What do you think? Thank you so much for watching this little video. I hope you enjoyed it. I enjoyed making it. I thought it was kind of interesting. Please check my other videos for more like this. Thanks again.